Helicopters are an indispensable part of military forces worldwide. They can make or break all kinds of military operations by providing transportation and supplies to areas that are otherwise unreachable. Helicopters give armed forces a way to navigate rugged landscapes and deliver necessary cargo in even the harshest of weather conditions. Ever since Igor Sikorsky invented the first helicopter, helicopter manufacturers have strived to make helicopters larger than their predecessor. This begs the question, which are the largest helicopters in the world? Let's take a look at 10 of the largest helicopters in the world. But before we jump into number 1, be sure that you have subscribed and hit the bell icon to keep yourself informed with amazing videos. With that said, let's jump into our incredible list. 10. August-Ostland AW101 Merlin. The August-Ostland AW101 was developed as a modern naval utility helicopter. Previously, this chopper was known as Eurocopter Industries EH101. It was jointly produced by Augusta of Italy and Westland Helicopters of United Kingdom. However, in 2000, Augusta and Westland Helicopters merged and formed August-Ostland. Since 2007, this helicopter is marketed as August-Ostland AW101 Merlin. There are utility and anti-submarine warfare versions of this helicopter. This military utility medium-lift helicopter features a 5-blade main rotor and armored crew seats. Its design was refined with a focus on durability and impact resistance, making it a prime military aircraft. Variants of the AW101 have also been constructed for commercial use thanks to their ample room for transporting cargo and passengers. The Merlin is 19.53 meters long, 2.8 meters wide and 6.62 meters, making it one of the largest non-US made helicopters on the market today. This size allows the Merlin to carry 26 troops, or 38 passengers or 12 VIP passengers, or 3,050 kilograms of cargo internally, and 5,520 kilograms of cargo externally. Chang Z-18. The Z-18 is a new Chinese military transport helicopter. It was developed by Chang Aircraft Industry Group. The design of the Chang Z-18 is evolved from that of the Harbin Z-8, featuring more powerful engines and optimized fuselage. The Z-18 is more able to fly efficiently at higher altitudes than its predecessor and is nicknamed the White Heron. It also comes built with an electronic flight instrument landing system. Whilst in service with the Chinese Air Force, the Z-18 has been a utility helicopter, serving in many different roles. Often, the People's Liberation Army uses the Z-18 for cargo and troop transportation. The Z-18 has a length of 23 meters, with a width of 6.66 meters, and with a height of 7 meters. Chang designed the Z-18 to carry 6,800 kilograms of cargo or 27 passengers. 8. Airbus Helicopter H-225M Caracal. Originally known as the Eurocopter EC-725. The H-225M was crafted to meet French Air Force requirements for combat search and rescue missions. It was designed by Eurocopter, now known as Airbus Helicopters, and is formally classified as a multi-role long-range tactical transport helicopter. Alongside its versatility, it also provides the unique opportunity to be equipped with rocket launchers. Since its introduction in 2005, the H-225M has become quite popular, serving in the militaries of 10 different countries in 14 military branches. Eurocopter designed the H-225M to be 19.5 meters long, 3.6 meters wide and 4.6 meters high. These dimensions allow the H-225M to carry 28 troops, or 5,670 kilograms of cargo. 7. Mi-38. The Mi-38 is a transport helicopter aimed both at military and civil customers. Initially, it was developed as an improved version of the Mi-8. However, it has so many differences that the Mi-38 is a totally new design rather than improved version of the Mi-8. It has new airframe, engines, rotor system and avionics. It can be seen as a new generation of the Mi-8. Its small-scale production began in 2017. In 2018, it was announced that series of production of the Mi-38 had began. First production helicopter was planned to be delivered to the Russian military in 2018. For passenger transport missions, this helicopter accommodates up to 32 troops. It can carry 5,000 kilograms of cargo internally or 7,000 kilograms externally, making it larger than the Mi-17 and the Mi-8. Various versions of the Mi-38 are planned to be produced for different missions. Equipment may be fitted for emergency landing on water. Also, it can be adopted as an ambulance. MIL designed the Mi-38 to be one of the largest helicopters in the world, operating in both cargo and troop transport roles. As such, MIL designed the Mi-38 to be 19.95 meters long, 2.3 meters wide and 5.2 meters high. Six. Kamov Ka-22. The post-World War II era and the beginning of the Cold War saw many engineers create some very crazy aircraft designs. The Ka-22 was no exception. It was the first aircraft to take off like a helicopter and cruise like an airplane. Unlike its British equivalent, the Ferry Rotodyne, the Ka-22 did actually see some usage. Originally, it was meant as military heavy cargo helicopter, competing with the likes of the Mi-6. Similarly to the Mi-6, the Ka-22 was one of the largest helicopters ever manufactured, even if it didn't enter widespread use as originally hoped. In fact, part of the reason the Ka-22 was due to it being too big to safely be handled. The Ka-22 was 27 meters long, 23 meters wide and 11 meters high, coupled with one of the best ranges and cruising speed for any aircraft, making it perfect for cargo use. There are no surviving Ka-22s to date. 5. Boeing Bell V-22 Osprey. The V-22 Osprey is not exactly a helicopter. It is the first operational tiltrotor in the world. The Osprey combines vertical lift capabilities of a helicopter with a flight speed of a fixed-wing turboprop aircraft. It is used by U.S. Army, Air Force, Marine Corps and Navy. Despite the V-22 being one of the most dangerous military aircraft, it is still one of the most used military cargo aircraft. Inspired by designs like the Ka-22, Bell made an aircraft that could take off like a helicopter and cruise like an airplane. This naturally has many military applications, similarly to how the Harrier and Ka-22 were used, or were planned to be used, by militaries around the world as cargo and troop transport. As such, when Bell, and later Boeing alongside them were designing the V-22, they designed it with large dimensions. The V-22 is 17.48 meters long, 25.8 meters wide and 5 meters high. Thanks to these dimensions, the V-22 can carry 24 to 32 troops, depending on the layout of the V-22, or 9,070 kilograms of cargo, making it one of the most versatile helicopters on the planet. Four. Boeing CH-47 Chinook. When it comes to the largest helicopters, many people tend to think of the Chinook. After all, the Chinook does so happen to be one of the most widely used helicopters, used by dozens of militaries and civilian cargo airlines. Ranking among the heaviest lifting Western helicopters, the Boeing CH-47F Chinook comes with an array of new and improved features, such as a cutting-edge digital control system, optimized for adverse weather conditions. It became the helicopter of choice for the U.S. Army for its hauling power and maneuverability. The Chinook is perhaps the most famous tandem rotor helicopter, followed closely by the CH-46 derivative and Yak-24. Its fame is well-deserved, as the Chinook has been used in multiple conflicts, having been produced for over 50 years. Most commonly, the Chinook is used as either a cargo or transport helicopter. As such, Boeing designed the Chinook to be 16 meters long, 3.78 meters wide and 5.77 meters, making it the second longest helicopter to be produced. 3. Sikorsky CH-53K King Stallion. The King Stallion is an upgrade of the CH-53E Super Stallion, which at one point was the biggest and most powerful helicopter outside of Russia. These days, the Sikorsky CH-53K King Stallion is the biggest and heaviest helicopter used by the military, and it was originally developed to meet the needs of the U.S. Marine Corps. Designed to deliver vehicles, supplies, and troops from ships to the shoreline, the King Stallion is also able to carry heavy weapons, various vehicle types, and LAV-25 armored vehicle, and around 55 soldiers if centerline seats are installed. The Navy even uses some of them to resupply shipboard. Sikorsky designed the CH-53 King to serve this role well. As such, they designed the CH-53 King to be 26.97 meters long, 4.7 meters wide and 7.6 meters high, with the ability to carry 15,900 kilograms of cargo. Two. Mi-26. Popularly known as Halo. When it comes to the largest helicopters in the world, the Mi-26 is often cited as being the largest. This heavy multi-purpose transport helicopter is designed to haul extremely heavy equipment and cargo to remote areas that cannot be accessed by other aircraft. The Mi-26 has two hefty turbine engines that drive 8-blade rotors, rendering it powerful enough to lift other helicopters, aircraft, and military trucks. The Mi-26 was designed to be Russia and her allies' premier heavy-lift cargo helicopter. However, just like the CH-53 and the Chinook, many retired Mi-26s have become favorites of Western cargo helicopter airlines. Due to the Mi-26's intended role, MIL designed the Mi-26 to be both tall, long, and wide. As such, the Mi-26 is 40.25 meters long, 8.2 meters wide and 8.45 meters high, making it the largest and most powerful helicopter to ever enter into widespread service. Thanks to its dimensions, the Mi-26 is able to carry a lot of cargo. In fact, the Mi-26 is able to carry 90 troops, or around 20,000 kilograms of cargo at a fairly high speed, and with one of the best ranges on any helicopter. 1. MIL V-12. The MIL V-12 was a prototype heavy-lift helicopter. It would have entered service as the MIL Mi-12. However, was cancelled before it could enter mass production. Despite this, it is the largest helicopter ever built. In many ways, the MIL V-12 has one of the strangest aircraft designs. It looks both like a helicopter and like an airplane. The V-12 first flew in July 1968 and looked set to replace the Mi-6. However, was cancelled because the Soviet Air Force was no longer interested in it. Due to its intended role, the MIL V-12 was designed to be both tall, long, and wide. The V-12 was 37 meters long, 12.5 meters high, and with a wingspan of 67 meters, making it the largest helicopter in terms of size. If the V-12 had entered service, it would have been able to transport 20,000 kilograms of cargo, or 196 passengers. There were also plans for the Mi-12 to be turned into a passenger helicopter for Aeroflot, but these two did not come to fruition.